Because it's interesting to take a character, a literary character that we know, and then throw him in completely different circumstances and just mix it up and see how he deals with it. And also the man out of time thing. And I get to work with Nicole Beharie.
And it's very cool because you have a little bit of something for everybody. You have the modern day sort of like slang and syntax, and then you have these flashback moments. So the people who are literary and historians, and the people that want a little bit of like spice and sauce and, you know, some guns and everything, everyone gets what they want.
Yeah.
What do you think the fascination is with the legend of Sleepy Hollow? Because it's endured like years of love.
Because it's iconic. Because Washington Irving just created iconic characters. The Headless Horseman. I mean, even if you've never read the book or seen the films, you have an image of what that is. It's an excellent idea. Well done, him.
And what do you think it is about your two characters that make them the perfect duo to go up against the Headless?
They're so unlikely that you have to have an interesting kind of alchemy to take over and save the world.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
It works because they made it work. You know, I read it first, and
I know when we first read it, I think we were all like, I'm not sure about this one.
you know, it's hard to execute without it being silly and corny, but they did a really good job.
Yeah.
Really good job.
I mean, what would you guys think if you saw like a Headless Horseman like running the streets?
I would run the other way.
Yeah.
If you're asking me, if you're asking Katrina Crane, I'd probably fight him.
Yeah, that's sort of my character, actually, trying to sort of deal with that craziness that there's a Headless Horseman running around with a shotgun and he's chopping people's heads off, and that's an actual crime that I have to somehow deal with. So, yeah, it's crazy, but it's I think it's what makes it fun, you know?
I'm really attracted to, you know, history and getting into a character and doing scenes in general where, you know, the set is set way back when, and, you know, it almost feels, when you look around, I remember when we were shooting that scene when I'm being a nurse and there's injured soldiers and horses, and, you know,
That's right, yeah.
it's quite incredible
amazing.
when you're there and you look around and it feels like you time travel, literally. It's, that really...
I get that. I don't want to go back past 85 myself, just because I'm good right at 85. I loved the fact that it's not a drama, it's not a comedy. I may be good, I may be evil. I just like the fact that the character sort of had no bounds. It wasn't boxed in, and it's action and mythology and history. It was sort of so much to it. I was like, how do I do that? I mean, if there was ever something I want to do for like 6 or 7 years, I was like, oh, that right there, sign me up. That's awesome. So that was my response.